Hey team, end of the week, we've got a little bit of play time here and we're going to play around with some pistol squats. I know one that we definitely could be practicing throughout lockdown. So we're going to really leave this one up to the coaches to pick and choose like the options for the athlete. But just in this video I'm going to give you some ideas if you don't have the chance to make it into class. Okay, so starting points in close stance squats. So we can start hip width, we can come narrower, we can start a little bit wider, but ideally we're going to end up in this position where we can go feet together. Okay. From there, we're still thinking about the center hips back and down. Because our hips are closed, we are going to fall forward, and that's going to be okay because when we pistol, that's what ultimately happens. So you're going to descend hips back and down, sit all the way down. No, my chest has come over my knees. That's totally fine. I've hit a nice full range before I think about standing back up. You're essentially just narrowing that base right down. To progress on from there, we can go toe assisted. So instead of having our feet together, I'm just going to pop one foot behind, and then this is going to be my foot that I pistol on. I'm still going to descend my hips back and down, full range of motion, stand up, nice and straight. What I haven't done for the guys is give them sets and reps. Like, I just want you to play around with this as you see appropriate, and just get some strength in some pistol-like positions. Our next one I think that I've said is a towel assisted. So I can't really demo this just now, but basically what you're going to do is you're going to fold a towel through your door, shut the door, so that you've got a solid thing to hold on to. From there, you can just hold on to your towel and then practice your pistols. What you can do as well is if you've got a chair or like a low seat to give yourself a little bit of assistance or a guide in terms of your depth, pull that over. But what you don't want to be doing is just sitting onto that object. That's never going to translate into a pistol. So you want to make sure that you've got some control here, and that if you are using an object, you're just trying to make as little contact with that as possible. From there, we're just going into regular pistols. So sending that foot out in front, shifting that weight over, and just getting confident, balancing on that one leg. For the ninjas out there that are good at pistols, you can give some weighted pistols a go, like so. Just play around with those as you see fit. In that skill piece, don't do too many reps. Like I say, it's just a little bit of a practice and a playtime for you, because when we hit the workout, we are going to do more pistols. Workout's a 20-minute EMOM. 4 exercises for minute 1. It's going to be 8 on each side of a dumbbell hang clean and jerk. Minute 2, we're into our strict handstand push-ups, somewhere between 5 and 12. Minute 3, we're into pistols, 12 and 16. And then minute 4, somewhere between 12 and 16 down-ups. Now, why is there rep ranges on that? Depending on where you're at with the skill, might dictate where you are in terms of your numbers. But also, like, we're always going to have this under control. So you're always going to want to work for about 40 seconds, rest for 20. But you never want that heart rate to get too high. Like, otherwise your skills will fall apart. So just keeping that heart rate under control will allow you to kind of practice the skill. So our dumbbell hang clean and jerk, we're just going to start from our hip. It's going to be through our legs, pop the hip up to our shoulder. We're always going to get our elbow in front and that dumbbell rested on our shoulder. It's then going to be a little dip and drive and finish up over our head. You'll do 8 one side before you swap on, do 8 on the other. Just make sure that all the way through you are thinking about snapping your hips and not letting it turn into a bicep curl strict press. Our strict handstand push-ups, choose a rep range that you can go unbroken. This will be the one that might not take 40 seconds. But again, just an opportunity for you to practice your handstand push-ups. Our scaling options, we're going to go for kipping handstand push-ups, or this time we're going to go for piked push-ups. So our piked push-ups, we're going to start from downward dog position. We're then going to send our head in front of our hands. We're going to press away and press our head through the window. To shore up that range of motion, you can pop up a couple of cushions underneath your head, and then always just, like on a strict handstand push-up like we did on Tuesday, always just think about sending that head out in front of your hands. Minute 3 is your pistol option. You've had a little bit of a practice and a play around with those. Choose the option that's best suited for you, given what you've just learned. So it can be regular pistols, toe assisted, close feet together. At this stage it might just be air squats, getting stronger in your legs, that's totally fine. And then we finish off with our 12 to 16 down up, so chest and thighs all the way to the floor. Put the hips, stand up nice and straight, make sure your hips come all the way through, your shoulders finish in behind. Like I say, adjust the numbers as you go, depending on how your heart rate feels and how your skills are holding up. If you're a little bit of a ninja, let's get up there in those top rep ranges, get plenty of practice in. Another good week of training. Looking forward to another week of lockdown next week, but fingers crossed we're back to normal soon. Have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Thanks.